are you? Well, welcome to our second magical morning of September. My mind just went a bit blank then. And this month is all about the seasons, as we know. This week in particular, we are going to be exploring the season of autumn. We explored summer last week. Summer's really about that, that feeling of freedom and adventure. And summer, always, all the seasons have to come to an end. So we always go out of summer and into autumn, so it starts to get cooler. It's a time when we think about getting back into our routine. We think about really, because it's the start of a new academic year, it brings with it the same sort of feelings and energy as the new calendar year for many of us, because it's kind of like that whole new beginning again. You know, when we're in school, we start into a new year. And I think, again, much like the summer holidays, we tend not to lose that energy of it feeling like a new start, fresh, new beginnings. But autumn, in terms of the cycles of our life, is very much a time of maturity, right? So it really brings with it that feeling and that energy of becoming more comfortable in who we are and really learning to accept who we are. And hopefully, I hope anyway, learning to like, at the very least, if not love, who we are. Because we feel more comfortable, hopefully, in our skin. We start to feel more comfortable in our skin and in our bodies. So this week we're going to really explore that energy of feeling comfortable and content in our skin and in our bodies. And so we're going to begin this morning with a pranayama practice, as always, really focusing on our breath. So finding that sense of contentment, comfort, and inner stability, because autumn also is very much an earth energy. It's that grounding energy. The leaves are falling from the trees. As I say, the air is cooler. We see the change in the colours as well. You know, we go from these beautiful, bright colours, that lush green colour, to the more rusty colours, the ochres, the reds, you know, and it's very much that earthy energy, very grounding as well. So all of those leaves, all of those petals, they fall down and they dissipate into the earth, and Mother Nature transforms them into sweet nectar. So nothing ever gets wasted in nature, and that is the beauty of these cycles within our lives. So we're going to really tap into that energy this morning, and hopefully take that energy into the rest of your day with you as well. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. If you're on a chair, make sure that your feet are firmly planted. And bring your hands just flat into your knees. Close the eyes. Just take a moment here to be still. Find your seat of stillness. And if it helps, as you begin to connect to your breath, bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. And take a moment here to notice where the breath is landing and how it feels. And as we check in with our breath on this bright new Monday morning, think about where it lands, how it feels, and where that resistance is. And if you're catching up on the replay, join in, don't watch us, that would be creepy. Take a moment to notice where the breath is landing, how it feels, where there is resistance, where there is comfort, where there is ease, and where there is discomfort. And then notice your thoughts, beliefs, and judgments around your breath. And then ask yourself, what is the truth? What is the truth of what my breath is trying to communicate to me today? And slowly, slowly start to invite the inhale to deepen and the exhale to lengthen. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Taking a few more rounds here. Consciously lengthening the exhale to just 1 or 2 counts longer than the inhale. And bringing your awareness to your hands, bring them in front of your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Mudras are a wonderful way to bring focus to our energy. And they're believed to have many different effects and benefits for the body and our systems. And whether you believe that or not, doesn't matter. What matters is your intention as you hold these hand mudras. Anjali Mudra, all of the points of the palm are in contact with one another. All of those reflex points, those meridians. So notice the pressure that you're creating between the two palms and just allow it to relax a little bit. Not quite so firm. And then starting to separate the palms together, but keeping the fingertips together and the thumbs together. Hakini Mudra, bringing it down to just in front of your heart center. Hakini Mudra said to bring focus and energy, feelings of empowerment, confidence, and conviction. Notice that pressure at the points of contact. Allow it to relax a little bit. Find your seat of comfort. Root down through the soles of the feet. Rise up through the crown of the head. Bringing the palms back together in Anjali Mudra. This time opening up through those fingertips so that the heel of the hand is connected, so that the thumb and the pinky are connected and the palms open into this funnel, almost like a tulip. Padma Mudra. Padma meaning lotus. That opening, ready to receive. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bringing the palms back together. And then start to rotate the palms so the fingertips are facing the opposite wrist, the inside of the opposite wrist. Open your eyes if you need to. And start to slide the fingertips towards one another. And as you do, grip the fingertips together here in Ganesha Mudra, bringing them down to just in front of your heart center, Anahata Chakra. That pull, that resistance, the two opposing forces. Ganesha being the remover of obstacles, and not physically removing the obstacles, but inviting us to view them in a different way, change our perspective. Notice The feeling here in the hands, notice the shoulders, the upper arms, the space between the shoulder blades. Feeling that strength. And then releasing those hands, making a fist and bringing them down to just beside your body. And then releasing your index finger and your pinky, like so. So your thumb is just resting on the two middle fingers, bringing them down towards the ground. Baha Mudra. Rooting down into the earth, roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Take an inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Releasing those fingertips. Bring the hands together back in front of Anahata Chakra in Anjali Mudra. Coming back to your natural rhythm of breathing, noticing where it's landing, noticing how it feels. Bringing the hand to the heart center, the other to the belly. Reconnecting to your natural rhythm of breath. And as we do, take a moment here to establish your own personal sankalpa for the week, your own personal affirmation. What energy do you want to take forth with you into this week? How do you choose to feel? What sankalpa and words can you call upon in those moments when you need them the most? Take a moment here. And bringing both hands, one on top of the other at your heart center. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Bringing the palms down to rest in your lap. Lower your gaze, gently flicker open the eyes. Take in your palms. Gently raise up your gaze. Allow that natural light to enter. Come back into this space, this circle. Good morning. How are you? I needed that this morning, a little bit of a wake up with our breath. So really wanting to tap into this energy, this fresh energy that we get during that time of autumn, but also noticing that it's a time of slowing down before we head into those winter months. So go ahead and grab your journal for the month of September. And let me just find mine. I'm not sure where I've put mine. I can't find it. Here we go. So finding your way back to the goals that you set yourself for the month, and just go back to them, reread through them, identify, do they still align? Do they still excite you? And adjust them if you need to. Remember, we are just coming out of the full moon phase. So if you're starting to feel a little bit heavier energy-wise, that's normal. We're also in a Mercury retrograde. And when we have these retrogrades, you know, the word Mercury retrograde gets bandied around so much, and often when things go wrong, oh, Mercury retrograde, you know, it gets the blame. But Mercury retrograde is a time of transformation. It can bring those more intense energies. So If you are noticing that the energy that you feel is more intense, the emotions are more intense, those feelings, those thoughts, but also perhaps you're feeling still that heaviness that came with the full moon, that's okay, all right? So go through those goals, adjust them, reset them if you need to. If they don't align anymore, eliminate them, replace them, or don't. It's fine. A maximum of 3 is all you need, but you don't have to have 3 every time. And then once you've done that, break them down over the course of the next week, identify what you really want to get done this week, and make sure that, you know, one of those goals, try to make sure that one of those goals is really, at least one, is for your own self-care and well-being, okay? And then when you've done that, bring yourself to your first day of the new week, Monday. Take a moment to express your gratitude for the week ahead, for the weekend that you've just had. Set your intention, your personal sankalpa, and your affirmation. Oh, it looks like it's going to be such a beautiful day today. Okay. So let's bring ourselves back into the circle. We can absolutely come back to the journaling in our own time. Please, please, please give yourself time today to complete it if you haven't already. And remember as well to do your daily reflection at the bottom here. So, you know, if you this evening, give yourself that time, make yourself a cup of tea, you know, or your favorite drink that you like to have, you know, in the evening. Give yourself that time, find a quiet space and take the time to really identify one thing that you feel you did really well today and one thing that you feel you can learn from as well. Tomorrow we have a bar Pilates fusion workout for you, really focusing on that grounding energy. And again, yoga on Wednesday morning, we're going to take it really, we're going to do some yin yoga for Wednesday morning. So it's going to be a little bit different, yin inspired anyway. So we're going to slow it down a little bit this week, but I think it will be needed, especially after the full moon and also with Mercury being in retrograde. So I really hope that you'll join me for those. But let's bring ourselves back into this circle. Let's bring ourselves back into this closing circle and close our practice for this morning. So bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Feet firmly planted. Bring your awareness back to your breath. One hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, if it feels comfortable for you to do so. Bring your awareness down to your root chakra, Muladhara chakra. Our first chakra, our base chakra. Of all the chakra, the one that is most connected to Mother Earth. Our sense of stability, security, and safety. The foundation for all of our other chakra. Bring your awareness to this one. And imagine as you breathe that you're taking that breath all the way down to Muladhara chakra. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. With every inhale, imagine you are breathing in that earthy, grounding, calming energy. And if you prefer to visualize this energy in color, think of a beautiful red, like a poppy flower. Draw that energy in through your nose. Allow it to settle. And exhale with a sigh. Breathing out all of that stagnant energy, that leftover energy from the weekend. Take another inhale. Exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Take a few more rounds here. One more time. Bringing the palms together at your heart center. Start to rub them together. Feel that warm heat and energy start to build. Placing the hands over the eyes. Feel that warm heat and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, come back to your personal sankalpa, your personal affirmation that you can call upon during this week at times when you need the reminder. And say it to yourself inwards 3 times. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away. Place them one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose here. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for your practice this morning. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm just going to quickly check the chat box. No, nothing. Okay. Well, I will hopefully see you tomorrow for Pilates, Bar Pilates Fusion. That grounding autumnal energy that we are moving into. And I hope that you will join me for that. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Stay well. Bye.